everybody, it's Wendy, and today we are going to make a cute little necklace using Sam's Bead Box beads, a little bit from my stash, and some Chinese knotting cord. First of all, our encouraging word for today is listen, learn, and grow. So those are all important things to do. Alright, so first of all, I'm using this beautiful shell bead from Sam's Bead Box, and I think I'm going to use this side of it just because I really like the colors and the way they are in this side a little more than this side. So you could use either side. These are really pretty beads. Let me move this up just a little. There we go. And then I'm going to use a bunch of these little seashell beads from his box this month. And this was the July 2022 box. Okay, and then I'm going to use these little 4mm pearls. These are from my own stash, and they match this so perfectly that I really wanted to pull them in. I don't know, I may use that side. I can't decide. And then I have a lobster clasp, a ring to hook the lobster onto, a ring to hook the lobster on with, and two of these teeny tiny little fold over cord ends. Okay, and then I have some Chinese knotting cord. Now this is 0.5 millimeters. I ordered this from BB Craft, and it's just a brown color, and we're going to be making some knots. And I have a good pair of very needle-nosed tweezers that are going to help me with the knots today. I do have a lighter because you need to burn the end of this cord and kind of straighten it out to get it to go through your beads. Okay, and I think that's everything that we're going to need. So get your stuff together if you want to make this, and come on back. So I have quite a bit of a length of this cut. Let me see exactly how much I do have. I have got, let's see, so 12, so we got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, about 40 inches of it. And I don't know that I'll need that much, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough. So what I'm going to do is put the shell bead on, the big one, and I'm going to find the center, okay, just like this. And then I'm going to make a knot on either side of this shell bead. To do that, I am going to take this cord right here. I am going to fold it over my fingers. Now, let me do it this way. I wrap it around my fingers here, and then I reach through here and grab this piece and pull it all the way through. Then I'm going to take my tweezers and I'm going to reach through here and grab right down close to the bead, just like this, and then I'm going to pull this straight up. And as you can see, as I pull up, it is tightening that knot. Then I'm going to take my tweezers out, pull my knot tight, and there it is. Okay, and I'm going to do the same on the other side. So again, I'm going around my fingers, pulling this out a little and reaching through, pulling my tail completely through. Then I'm going in through the loop, grabbing close to the shell piece, bead, and then I'm just going to pull straight up, just like that, and it tightens it right down there where I need it to go. Okay, so there are our first two little knots, and that's going to hold our little shell bead right in place. Okay, now I'm going to take the pearls. Now I do need to burn this end of it. I didn't do that yet. You just take your lighter and then just kind of, and it'll keep it from fraying and hopefully help it to go through these pearls, because they have teeny tiny little holes. I may have to stretch it out a little bit more. It's like a nylon, so it will burn pretty easily, yeah, and stretch. I don't know, I may have gotten it too wide on the end, so I'm going to trim that little end off, and hopefully I'll have a little bit of a needle piece here that might go through. Okay. And if you do have trouble with your pearls, you can take the beading awl. A lot of times these pearls have some paint in the holes, just where they were coated on the string or whatever. And they're a little hard to get something through if it's not real stiff. So you need to break that paint that's in the hole sometimes to get something thin like this to go through it. There we go. We're going to bring it down just like this, and I'm going to do the same thing, going up and over, coming through with my tail, through the knot, and grabbing right above the bead, right there, and then pulling straight up. And it tightens it right down to where we need it to go. Okay, taking my tweezers out and tightening the knot. Okay, and I'm going to do that with all of the beads. I'm going to alternate the pearls. And see, I'm just going to clean the paint out of the hole on the pearl. But I'm going to alternate between the pearls and the shell beads. And that's all I'm going to do. It's a simple little necklace. I think it's going to turn out really pretty though. These colors are so pretty. So beachy. Okay, so here I have it. I'm going to reach through, grab right where I want my knot to be, and pull straight up. Okay, just like that. Now that I've done my 2 pearls, and that knot was a little far up there, you kind of have to watch that you get your knots down far enough. I am going to put on a shell bead. Okay, just like this. Same thing. Reaching through and grabbing. Reaching through my knot. I want to get down close to my bead because I didn't get really close enough on my last one. And then just pull straight up and down. Pull it tight. And then you can take your tweezer and kind of scoot it down like that. That one worked out better. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to come up and over. Coming through with my tail, reaching through the knot with my tweezers and grabbing right there at the edge of the bead, and then pulling straight up. And you can take your tweezer and kind of run it down like that. And there is our next one. And we're just going to continue doing that, alternating pearls and shells until I'm probably just going to use all the shells that I have that Sam put in the box. So because I just think they're so pretty, I want to use them all. So I'm coming through again. I keep that on my fingers and then I go through and grab right here. So if you don't keep it on your fingers, it tends not to bring your knot down where you need it to go. But I grab, I'll take it and run it down. Okay, so there's our next one. Doing the next pearl over here. See, this one may need this little hole poked through. It does. Yeah, they just get some paint in there sometimes when they're being made. These are just little glass, 4mm glass pearls from my own stash. I don't even know where I got them. I go right through here, grab my thread, come through, grab my pearl right at the top of the bead, and pull straight up. Okay. And there we have it. So I'm just going to alternate this back and forth the entire way until I use up all of the shell beads, and I'm going to finish with a pearl on either side. So alternating shell and pearl. This one does not have holes in it. And finishing with a pearl. It really doesn't. This shell bead has no hole. That's a problem. Huh, okay, we'll set him aside. This one does. So go ahead and do the same with yours, alternating back and forth until you use up all your shell beads. Oh my goodness, this one's having issues too. Oh no, please tell me they're not all going to be like that. That's going to be a problem for stringing them. This one's hole is blocked as well. I'm going to try to work on it with the beading awl, or maybe I can stick a head pin through it. There we go. That one just had something in it. This one doesn't have a hole at all though. Okay. Yeah, this one, it just needed poked out a little bit. So go right ahead and finish stringing all yours and then come on back. Okay, so I'm done with my knotting part here, and so now I need to figure out how long I want this to be. And I usually like necklaces like this to be about 21, 22 inches. I don't want it to be really long. I want it to just be right up around my collarbone. So what I'm going to do is just measure from the tip of my shell bead. And so I'm going to cut it at about 10.5 inches. Or maybe I should do 11. I'm going to cut it right at 11 just to be safe. So 11 inches, I'm just going to cut it off here. Okay. And like I said, I don't like these to be really long. So then I'm just going to take my piece of cord end here. I'm going to lay this right in it and hold it with the tip of my nail here. And then I'm going to take my chain nose pliers, and I've found that it's easy to do this with the bent nose pliers. And I'm just going to very carefully lay one side down. And this can be a little fiddly. You just kind of have to mess with it till you get it in there. And if you hold it with your fingernail, the piece of cord with your fingernail, hopefully it will lay in there and not come out. And press it down really good, and then just fold your other one down on top of it. And there you go. You want to press them really good and make sure that they close up. Okay, same thing over here. I'm just going to lay this down. Again, I'm trying to hold it with my thumbnail. I used to fight with these. I got a little better with them, but these are tiny ones, so they're a little bit more difficult to get to lay down. And just play with it until you get it right. That's all. Well, see, I didn't get it right. I got the bottom laid down, but I can't seem to get the top. Let me stick it back in there. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and fold this one over because that one's not laying down very good. I'm going to fold this one over first. There we go. And now I'll be able to lay the other one down a little bit better. Take that one, and then I kind of goofed this one up, but I'm keeping this necklace, so it's okay. But yeah, I kind of goofed it up. I didn't get it laid down really good, and that happens sometimes. It can be hard, but I got it in there, and it will come out if I pull really tight. So let me see if I can, or pull really hard. Let me see if I can get it to, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I kind of messed the top of that one up. You have to be really careful when you lay those down, but like I said, I'm keeping this one, so it won't really matter. Okay, and then I'm just going to put my jump ring on, or my lobster claw clasp on. Right here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hook this ring on. I thought this was an open jump ring, but it's not. So I'm going to grab a small copper jump ring here and go ahead and put that one on as well. Hang on, let me grab a little tiny, I've got some little oval jump rings here. So I'm just going to go ahead and hook this one on with this. There we go. And just close it up really good, because those little cord end foldovers are thin, and they will, that'll slip out if it's not closed up good. So here is our necklace. It's my lobster. There we go. Couldn't get it open for a second. Here's my finished necklace with my knotted beads, shells, and pearls. This is very simple and very, I think they're really cute though. They would make great gifts. It'd be quick and easy gifts to make, like Christmas stocking stuffers, whatever, but they would make really good gifts. Find somebody's favorite colors, and yeah, just really cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you subscribe, you need to ring the bell so you know when I upload more videos. If you're interested in purchasing or subscribing to Sam's Bead Box, I do have a coupon code. It is Wendy, just Wendy by itself, and it will get you $5 off of your first month's box. So Sam's Bead Box never disappoints. It's always amazing. All right, so thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.